What happens when a fiercely resilient woman investigating a complex, cold-blooded crime is pulled into a high-stakes psychological game, forcing her into extreme forced proximity with a dark, calculating network of corporate-style cover-ups and long-hidden family secrets? In Not Quite Dead Yet, a masterclass in forensic procedural detail, relentless pacing, and underlying relationship angst by New York Times bestselling author Holly Jackson, listeners are plunged directly into a web of deep institutional corruption and psychological warfare. The narrative centers on a sharp-witted, heavily guarded investigator who has spent years building an impenetrable wall of cold indifference to shield herself from past traumas and professional betrayal. Her meticulously structured life hits an absolute wall when an explosive new murder case mirrors an unsolved crime from her past, forcing her to cross paths with a commanding, heavily guarded alpha operator, a brilliant forensic specialist or local law enforcement leader who protects his territory with absolute razor-sharp tactical dominance. As they are forced into an intense localized collaboration to crack the case, their initial high-friction verbal sparring and clashing professional styles quickly ignite an underlying physical chemistry, transforming their cold investigative dynamic into a deeply consuming obsession. When a predatory external killer and corrupt elites breach their secure perimeter to target her life and bury the truth, the protective hero drops his mask of detached professionalism, unleashing an unhinged, hyper-possessive touch-her-and-die protective frenzy. He deploys his massive tactical resources, raw physical dominance, and analytical brilliance to lock down her safety, shield his queen, and systematically annihilate the threat. The audiobook experience transforms this gritty, fast-paced thriller into an absolutely white-knuckle, addictive auditory ride, utilizing a top-tier solo narration format that flawlessly pairs her proud, defiant resilience against his deep, growly, and breathtakingly dominant internal monologues. Seamlessly blending a ticking clock mystery, visceral close-quarters danger, and heavy emotional angst against a dark forensic aesthetic, Jackson delivers a powerhouse narrative of passion and redemption, proving that when a ruthless protector commits to uncovering the truth, he will gladly burn down an entire corrupt system to keep his woman